And when people see good people, that's all. That's all that she wrote right there. That's really all she wrote. We had so many people show us love, and a lot of people that we expected to do more. That did it. Like I said, it wasn't no problem because, like I said, this testimony here, he showed out. He showed out for me and Greg. He really showed out. The testimonies, you can lose material things in a dime a dozen so fast, baby. Make your head spin how fast you can lose it.
Mm-hmm. This day we had this fire. I don't know if you remember. We had a sectional from Aaron's.
Yep.
She had went and paid the next to the last payment on our furniture note. That sectional got smoked out and wet. We didn't have no fire damage. We lost our stuff from smoke damage and water, right. in the top, the third floor caving in on our part. That's how we lost our stuff. Some of the stuff, I went back in, tried to salvage. Got some OxyClean, washed my clothes, pictures, stuff like that. Had a big 48-inch Pro Model TV. Got that. I still got that right today. Aaron's came by and picked it up and stored it for us till we got another place. They saw the couch in there, and this and that. We had a wall unit. They took our wall unit as well. But by us being loyal customers and almost paying, we was almost paying it out. They gave us another section exactly like it was.
Yay.
It was actually better than the one we had because we had them 4 hours out. You know what I'm saying? We was letting people sleep on it and do their business on it and all that there. Yeah. Just they did that. But that's that couch. It did its thing. And they gave us another couch. It wasn't spank brand new, but it was almost brand new.
Mm-hmm. We had nothing.
Yeah, we ain't had nothing. Like I said, that couch was soaking wet and smoked out. Wasn't no saving that couch. Yeah. And like I say, they helped us out.
Yep.
And they gave us a nut.
Yep.
When we got our other place, they delivered it. They delivered our TV back. They delivered our wall unit back. They delivered that new sectional. They pretty much put us back up. And
like damn near it just like our other part. It just look like we ain't lose nothing, man.
Yeah, I mean, it was a blessing. It was a blessing. And me myself, I know I'm not the most righteous person. I'm not the most godliest person, but I do have a line that I walk, and I try to stay. I don't try. I do. I stay in my own lane. I expect other people to do the same thing when they come around me or come near me or whatever. That's pretty much why I am like I am. I don't mind helping people. But don't ever try to play me or screw me or whatever. I can go back to 85, 87. I could do those type of things, but that ain't where I'm trying to go, I'm trying to leave the past in the past. You know, I'm a different person, you know. God blessed me in 92 with a second chance in life.
Yes.
And day by day, I try to build from that and I try to stay on that path, you know, and not slip. You know, not what I mean by slip, backslide, you know, backslide and go back to the 80s, you know, 80s and the first couple years of the 90s or whatever, you know. I try not to go back that way. So, but
It's hard. It's hard not to go back that way, Greg, because you know you didn't really change your life all the way
yeah,
until
you have to change your surroundings.
10.
You know, if you wanna prosper and grow and you know this and that, you gotta change your surroundings. Some things you gotta leave behind. You know what I'm saying? It might be something that you love very, very deep or very, very dearly or whatever. It might be some things you love dearly. You got to let that go. You know, and those are the things that I had to learn. I had to learn that, uh, you know, I had to learn that, you know, and I mean, it's not, it's not written by Greg Davis, you know. This is something that's been going on, you know. It been going on. It's been happening, you know. This and that, you know. It's just Greg Davis got a glimpse of it and he gripped it and he rode that wave, you know. He rode that wave and you know pulled himself from up out of stuff, you know, out the slumps or whatever. It's people that don't be know me and know a lot of things that I've been through. They know my situation, this and that or whatever. And a lot of people. I got a buddy, you know, brother. I say buddy, brother. Richard Wilson,
Whack baby.
whack baby. He tell me a lot, damn near every time I see, you know, that he proud of me, you know. He you know, how I done did a 360 or this and that, you know. He tell me that, and that made me feel real good. You know, that somebody, you know, somebody recognizes that, you know what I'm saying, that was there. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that was actually there that no, you know what I'm saying? No, you know. Some people think they know. Well, you know what I'm saying? Hey, yeah. That it makes me feel good, you know. He, you know, boom, he tell me that. I mean, I'm proud of him. I see him doing the 360. You know, even though I hadn't been able to I ain't been whacked yet. Well, I'm gonna let y'all in on this song. Hopefully, I've been and got some of this shit by the time I put this out there. But really, I already been whacked. I've been whacked by the whacker herself.
Come on now.
When we was young, Miss Whack. No, we come in hungry. Me, Tippy, Reg, run the streets, doing what we do. Boom, boom, boom. Miss Wack go right up in the kitchen. Oh, we was hungry, you know, been out there doing our thing, this and that, boom, 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 whatever. Fry us some chicken wings, pork chops, rice, butter, some sugar butter. Hey, those things I ain't gonna never forget. You know, those are hood mama. She wasn't on his mama. That was a hood mama. She took care of, you know, fed us. So I actually been whacked already by the whacker herself. You know.
Whacked. Damn, you've been whacked. I was whacked as well. My cousin Carlita was friends with Step Pooh and Poke. So I was able to be friends with them and meet their mom as well. Little bit you know, so uh, it's a beautiful thing. It's real beautiful. And like I say, just be good to others. Because you never know when you need someone or somebody. Like we needed people when we lost, you know, when we lost in our home, we lost in the fire. You know, we need, you know, so you know, just to be good to others. And I was saying as well, I always say treat people like you want to be treated. Mm-mm. Just be good to people because that person might not like to be treated, you know, like you. So just, you know, treat people accordingly, um, and love people accordingly. Like I say, the testimony here is that it take a it takes no time to lose, but it takes time to gain. That's me. You hiding?
Yeah, I'm waiting on you to finish your testimony.
No, I'm finished. I mean, this
Yeah,
kind of
like you don't know what to say.
this kind of like I'm loving this setup because this like professional show. But just be good.
Just be good to me.
And
Ooh.
it was strange to us. That just bring it back to, as I was saying, as our episodes continue, grubbing and loving, we stick together.
Just don't beat me.
We stuck together.
Please don't beat me.
Uh,
I don't want to be kicked in the
wanted
chest.
to go forward with this guy.
Crawfish season about to be over with, and I don't want to be kicked in the chest, stomped, none of that.
It would actually be crazy if somebody and don't fake it now. Stuff like that is going on, Greg. Why you sitting up there playing? Women's is beating their men's, baby. Now that it's crazy.
Yeah, I know one.
It really is.
I know one.
It's sick.
I know one.
Pray for them every day.
These women have their tantrums and stuff. They can't get what they want.
Mm-hmm.
Start beating men and this and that.
I mean, you can beat a person so many ways. You don't have to beat a person physically. You
Yeah,
can beat a person
you can
mentally.
stomp them in the chest,
I say you can beat a person mentally,
hit them in the head where their hair at.
emotionally,
They can't see no bruises where their hair
physically.
at.
They what?
They can't see no bruises where their hair at. You can hit them in the head, you know. Up, you know. Stomp them all in the chest, you know, bam.
Well, why would somebody do that, Greg?
Hey, People want stuff they want it.
Ain't nobody finna beat you behind no crawfish guy.
Oh, really?
It ain't even that serious.
You ain't never went off on nobody for no
Take a
crawfish?
picture. That's do our own thing.
You ain't never went off on nobody on no picture? On no crawfish?
Mm-mm.
Huh?
Nope.
Okay.
Get your child.
What?
Get your child.
What, man? I ain't with all that right now. I'm drinking and chilling.
And go back to what we was talking about. I had a lot of stuff that I accumulated. But it was but it was just a lot of material things though. Shoes, clothes or whatever. And so, you know, all that stuff. It was just crazy how you had to get that stuff again.
Yep, things
For no
happen.
fault of your own, you know.
Things happen. You live and you learn, you know. It's just like you having your little apartment coming up, growing up, you know, this and that. You got friends over all the time. They got a brand new living room set. Your parents, somebody probably help you get, you know. But your friends coming over, you letting your friends come over all the time. They sleeping on it, eating on it, wasting stuff on it. Before you know it, 2, 3, 4 years down the road, you gotta buy another one. When had you took care of that couch, it could have easily last you 7, 8 years. You know, the older you get, the more you start realizing all of that. You know, that's pretty much like that's pretty much the reason I'm like I am about stuff. Uh, I appreciate it. I appreciate what I got. You know, I worked hard for it. I appreciate it. So therefore, I'm gonna take care of it. You know, and I look at it as a blessing God has blessed me with. This is something He wants me to take care of. You know, just like this house. You know, we come up out that apartment at house fire, apartment fire. We end up moving into two different other rent houses. About to move in the third rent house. Somebody wanted to move in, and they was looking for another rent house. I had been made my mind up. You know, hey, ain't no, I'm tired of moving. I'm tired of moving. You know, so she was looking for a rent house. I'm looking for somewhere to buy. Try you gonna have to tell me no. That's what was on my mind. I'm gonna have to hear no, and I'm gonna have to hear more than one time.
You'll never know until you try.
Exactly. You had to learn it.
Yeah.
Like I say, you was looking for a rent house. I, 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 I just knew with God that voice in my head told me to go after that. He told me what to do a couple years before that. He told me what to do. Get your credit together. Get your wife a vehicle, a decent vehicle with emergency, whatever. The year after that, I'm gonna bless you with your truck you want. 2 years after that, I'm gonna bless you. I'm gonna bless y'all with a house. I did exactly what he told me. Less than a year later, I'ma say 8 months, whatever. He blessed me with that truck that I wanted. Less than 2 years later, which was probably about 12 or 14 months, he blessed us with this house.
Thank you.
And I really wasn't expecting a house in the condition of the house we got. I was looking for a house that was 5 to 10 years old. We got a house that was spank brand new. Nobody had ever lived in. With all the upgrades that we wanted on the house. Because we was about to sign the papers on another house that didn't even have the upgrades and was the same price. And it was 1,000 square feet smaller. So I mean, that little voice in your head, hey, you gotta know how to isolate yourself from people. You gotta know how to isolate that good voice from that bad voice. You know, because I mean, you could hear there's two voices talking to you. You know what I'm saying? They real. People don't believe they real. You know what I'm saying? Or this and that. They real. You know. Some people call them something else. You know. They been call it instincts, whatever. Hey, whatever your preference is. You know, whatever. But since I was a child, that's what I was brought up on. You know, I'ma ride with it.
Right.
You have to, you know, you listen to those voices. You listen to that voice, you know. And I'm gonna tell you, it's just alright to listen to the other voice, because I mean, I'm gonna tell you, how do you know right when you don't know wrong?
Come on now.
How do you know wrong when you don't know right?
Talk to me.
You know, these things have to meet up somewhere. You know what I'm saying? They have to be explained somehow.
Right.
You know, just like a little kid. You know, when you're just a little kid, you had to learn not to stick your hand in that fire. You had to learn not to stick your hand on that hot stove.
It's hot. It's hot.
You know, so those type of things, you know, they come from somewhere. You know, they come from somewhere. You know, you have to you have to know. You have to know wrong to know you're doing right.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
God for them. How you know you're doing wrong when you don't know right. How you know right if you ain't never did no wrong.
God know that. God know that.
That's what's up. That's what's up. And you did the work uh, by listening and being faithful. and he delivered.
Look,
We did the work. We kept the faith. Because, of course, faith is dead without the works. We did the work. Uh, and that's what happened. I always believe, too, that we would receive or we would receive more blessings or be favorable in God's eye if we joined as one. So,
oh yeah,
and
oh yeah. I saw that
and
with a few friends before. It's just like uh Frederick and Jessica.
mm, I like that.
Frederick and Jessica Reed.
Mm,
They got married and God blessed them.
mm,
God started pouring blessings on them. They was already blessed, but
right.
just it was noticeable,
Hmm.
you know. It was noticeable, whatever. A lot of people don't look at small things. I look at small things.
Because it's just small things that matter. Because
Exactly.
we
You
know.
know. It ain't God could bless you with a set of tires or hey some gas to get back forward to work or something.
You know this.
You gotta just think about it, and accept that blessing. God, train your mind to see the good in every situation.
Yeah, when you don't want to.
Yeah, everything.
Mm-hmm.
Everything is a good situation, whether you accept it or not. It's a good situation.
Maybe.
Just it goes back to our house fire.
Mm-hmm. Though I say,
Our house fire. That night it felt like a bad thing and it looked like a bad thing.
mm-hmm.
But a couple of weeks later, it was a good thing. We came out better than we was
Mm-hmm.
2-3 weeks before that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, 12, 13 years later, now, you know, we even more better. We even I don't know if I could say that proper English. I know somebody gonna, some hypocrite or somebody gonna say something
Go
about
ahead,
that.
baby.
I talk like I talk. Hey man, I'm from Louisiana. We make our own words.
See there.
Uh, we do what we do. You know,
And that's what that is.
somebody understand.
Believe it.
Not everybody gonna understand, but somebody understand.
I understand you, baby.
But anywho,
Trust me.
I forgot what I was saying now.
But moving into the house is a bad thing.
Yeah,
It might have looked like a bad thing.
it looked like one.
Right. But it turned out good.
Yeah, I mean, it was blessed. We blessed from there on to here. You know.
That was the start of walking the walk together.
Yeah.
Right there. That was the start of walking the walk together. I'm just thinking about it. It's make me a little sensitive. That year we did that. The next year we got married. That next year my husband changed his no, that was 8, that 9. We was getting ready for a real transition of real prospering. Uh it just went 7, 8, 9, 10, just to 11, 12. Just going for just going and continuously going. It was just life changing experiences that led to a beginning of prosperity, a beginning of walking together, a beginning of understanding, a really beginning of unselfishness. It made us love each other even more. Down 7 had the fire to fire in our eyes for each other. Push in our hearts and in our minds. Believing in a higher power. So, material things come a dime a dozen, but your life, love, and living doesn't. That's priceless. So live and cherish yourself instead of material things. Love the one you're with. Have some understanding. And continue to listen. Listen. I'm Amherst Davis with G Dad Talk. And that's my husband, Gregory Davis. Please tune in for other talks that we have, talking about what works for us and just talking about going forward, our relationship, uh, what led to our union, just solidify specifically our union and what we needed to do. So that's my testimony. Material things come every day. Life does not. I'm Amherst Davis with G Dad Talk. This is my husband, Gregory Davis. Tune in with us again when we just talking about just talking like about life, us,
Grubbing and loving.
and what
Grubbing and loving.
grubbing and loving, grubbing and loving. Next,
Grubbing and loving. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for tuning in with G Dad Talk in our episode of Grubbing and Loving. And thank y'all for listening to our testimony. Hopefully, some of this inspires you to keep it pushing, keep moving forward, never give up on your dreams, never give up hope.
faith.
Keep it going, keep your faith. Keep your faith, keep God first, keep your faith,
Do the work.
no matter how hard how crazy things look or may seem. Just know there is a better day. There will be a better day.
I'll make a song about it.
Keep it going. Thank y'all very much.
Thank y'all. Have a good night.
Peace out.
Wait, when you say follow us and all that. Thank you for tuning in to G-Dad. Please like, subscribe, and share our video if you love it. And if you want to know when we have new videos available, please don't forget to tap that notification button. That way you can be notified. Thank y'all so much, and looking forward to sharing another story with you guys. Have a good day.